Hey everybody, I'm going to be doing another celebrity encounter video. This one's a little less random because I was actually there to meet them. Um, I didn't buy a VIP or anything. This was way back before the days of VIPs. This was at Ozfest 2000 when I met the band Kittie. If you don't know Kittie, it's spelled Kittie, and they are a rock band from Canada. Um, So when I met them, it was right after the album Spit came out, and I met them at Ozfest 2000 because I went there just to meet them. So I stood off to the side of second stage for 10 hours, just trying to meet them. I met a whole bunch of people that day. I met Disturbed. David Draymond's fucking shorter than I am, and I didn't know that. And I met the Deadlights, and I met Pitch Shifter, and I met Primer 55. I met a whole bunch of like really unknown at the time bands. Not unknown at the time, but kind of, they weren't super famous, so they weren't on main stage. They were on second stage or third stage. Anyway, so the version of Kittie that I met was Mercedes, Morgan. I don't know why I listed Mercedes before Morgan, but she probably gets listed second all the time. So Mercedes, Morgan, Talina, and Fallon. And so like I said, I stood next to the second stage for about 10 hours or so. And after their set, uh, Morgan came out and did autographs, and she was super nice. Um, Fallon came out and did autographs, and she was super nice. Talina came out and did autographs, and she was super nice. And then Mercedes came out, and she was the drummer at the time. She still is the drummer for Kittie. But she came out, and everyone that wanted an autograph, she said, "Hey, my hands don't work right now," because she's been, she's been banging on a drum set. I didn't know that was a thing because I've never drummed a day in my life, and I've never talked to a drummer about it. But that was interesting to learn. So anyway, so she goes back to her trailer or whatever, and then I actually asked um, Morgan, "Hey, is Mercedes coming back out?" Which to me is now super cringe because she didn't know that I was collecting all their autographs. Okay, so Mercedes was the only one I didn't have because I had met the other three previously, and I was wearing a Marilyn Monroe shirt, and I had a whole bunch of people sign the front, but I had Kittie sign the back because I wanted to display it, right? Because I was a huge Kittie fan at the time, still am. But so I asked Morgan if Mercedes was going to come back out, and she said she didn't know. And now I regret asking that because, like I said, cringe. Anyway, so she came back out. Mercedes came back out, and she signed my shirt. And I don't remember who commented. Somebody commented it was a very interesting shirt because it was a Marilyn Monroe shirt, and I was at Ozfest. But I wanted to wear a white shirt so I could have them signed by Kittie. Anyway, it was a great time. They were all really nice, and I'm really glad that I met them. Um, anyway, yeah, that's the story. Stay up.